Hi, this is Melanie with Hook to the Left, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are gonna go through my yarn haul from Michaels. So it's kind of a big yarn haul, but it's all the same thing. So it's my favorite yarn, but you know what? Let's just go ahead and let's get started. Thank you for joining me again today. We are going to go through a yarn haul that I ordered from Michaels when they had my particular favorite brand of yarn on special for the lowest price of the season. Well, one of the lowest prices of the season. So I've seen it go about 20 cents cheaper per skein, but usually this is the lowest that it gets in the season, and it went down to $1.99. Anytime I can get it for $1.99 or less, I try and stock up. And it just so happened I was in a position this time to really stock up. So I got a bunch of different colors, not all the colors, and I would have loved to do that, but that was a little bit out of my league. But I did get a bunch of colors, different colors in it. So I'm going to show you skeins that I already have in my stock of this particular yarn, because they all came in, because I buy 3 at a time, they all came in their own packages. So and you know me, I don't like to open those packages if I don't have to, only because of all my animals. And you'll see with one of these yarns, it's black, and you can kind of see where you can tell that I have animals. So this particular black is only going to be used for things that I make for myself, for my family here, my immediate family. Anyway, without further ado, what is this yarn that I love so much that I would buy this much of? What is it? It is Charisma. I love this yarn. It is so squishy and soft, and because it's chunky, anything that you make with it makes it up quick. My favorite things to make are scarves and hats, and this is the perfect yarn with it because it's so soft. And I mean, it feels good against your face, your cheek, your neck, it's just not uncomfortable at all. It's really just one of my all-time favorite yarns. It is a little heavy if you use it for a blanket, unless you use some more open stitching. So just a heads up on that one. But you know what? This is amazing yarn. Anytime it goes on sale. Charisma yarn is made by Loops and Threads, which is a Michaels only brand. And it's normally $4.49 a skein. What you get in the skein is 109 yards, 3.5 ounces, 100 meters, or 100 grams. They do recommend a 10.5 needle for knitting or a 9mm hook for crochet. I've used 8 on this. I've even gone as low as 7. I'm comfortable with an 8 on this. It definitely is a bulky. There. That is definitely a bulky weight.
It's 6 o'clock.
And let's see. And then on the label for the Loops and Threads, it does have the at least here on these. Let me just check. Yep. Inside the label is the knit. On this one, it's knit. So it's a knit scarf and headband. And you know what? Let me take that back. For this pattern, and I'm sorry about that. This right here that I'm looking at right here is just a recommendation for this pattern for the scarf and headband. So you're going to need 4 balls total, and they're using black raspberry, I think, in that color right there. And then for this and it's a purely needs for this knit pattern here. They recommend 6.5mm and a 9mm of knitting needles. So because this is a knit pattern, so I figure you probably use one for the scarf and use the other for the headband. So that's what that's all about. Let me look at the right spot for the information about this yarn, the basic information about this yarn, and not the pattern information. Okay. So the colorway on this is Lakeside, or Bordeaux, but it's Lakeside, and it is made in Turkey. It does have a lot number, so just keep that in mind whenever you're buying for a project. There is a lot number, so you want to make sure you get from the same lot. And even I've been bad about that. So how many of you guys always make sure it's from the same lot, or how many of you, me, you know, we like to wing it and see if we can get away with not making it the same lot. One day I know that's going to bite me in the booty. I know, but not today. And good thing I like to make smaller projects with this. So machine wash, warm, gentle cycle, and do not bleach. Tumble dry low on the gentle cycle, do not iron. That's washing instructions, and that's what those little symbols mean. It is a bulky weight 5, and they recommend 9mm knitting needles or US 13, and they do recommend a 8mm hook. That's why I was like, I use the 8 with this all the time. It's great. Or a USL or 11. And I got a kitty interested. So if you see a little paw, he's checking things out. And it is 100% acrylic. So this is the Lakeside colorway. This is the only striped colorway I think I'm going to show you today, because I didn't get any new striped colorways. This is probably my favorite. I've made project in this colorway. It's one of my favorite colorways. I love the blues with the browns and everything. I made my daughter a hat and a scarf, a long scarf. It's very, like, almost as long as the Doctor Who scarf. I mean, long scarf with this. It's heavy and long, and she doesn't want to wear it because it's too heavy and long. One day that she may change her mind, but she's got a matching hat to go with it. So that's enough about that particular colorway. And this is one of the ones that I already had. Again, because the new ones are come in a box that I did not want, or come in bags that I do not want to open. And this way you get the label information from that and see it up close, and then you'll get to see the different colorways that I got. Here's another one that I already had, of course, in black. See, look, that's I don't know if you can see that there, but you know, I have animals, so this is obviously going to be used for personal stuff since I have all this fur on it. But this is why I keep everything bagged. This, and if you could see him over there, I'm gonna have to take a picture if he stays there. But I've got a little cat watching me work, laying on my little project area here. So back to the yarn again, see? And actually, the black is always difficult to work with, but since with the bulky yarn, it's a little bit easier for me to deal with it than it would be. So everything is pretty much the same. Well, let me check since it's a solid color. No, it's the same yardage / weight. So that doesn't change. You have in some particular brands of yarn, like the variegated or the striped is a different amount of yards in it than what's in the solid. And that's not the case. Looks like it's exactly the same. This has a pattern for a blanket, striped blanket. It looks like 3 balls of each color is what's needed, and you use an 8mm hook. So I love this yarn. Squishy. All right, and I also have I have the gray, which I think I got myself some more black and gray, but you never have too much black and gray, especially in your favorite yarn. Again, I can't tell you guys how soft this is. It's just so amazingly soft, and I don't know what this is that the animals have gotten in my yarn. But there is your gray. It's officially called, let me see if this black, actually, let me move backwards. Was this black called anything special? Nope, it's called black. Black, that's what it's called. Everything else is the same. What's this colorway called? This one is called charcoal. So it's charcoal. It's so pretty. So pretty. All right, let's get to the new colors that I got. So I got a total of 45 balls of yarn, and so each colorway that I got has 3 of each that I got, because generally I can make a hat and a scarf out of 3 balls, 3, maybe 4. All right. Oh, you know, I did want to check and see here Even the solid colors, see the charcoal has a lot number. Let me check the black real quick. Yes, the black has a lot number as well. So just keep that in mind with this yarn. They do have lot numbers. All right, the first color I'm going to show you is called Honey. For those of you who enjoy warm colors, you're gonna love this color. Look, isn't that pretty? Look at how pretty that is. This is called Charisma Tweed, but it's basically the same thing. It's just telling you the different colorways. So this is Charisma Tweed, and this is Honey. I think I'm gonna have to make myself something out of this colorway. I really, really like it. It's gorgeous. Beautiful. All right, so that's the Honey. I really should take a, let me see here. Let's see if you can see him without seeing. Oh, sorry. That's who's watching me. He's watching me while I work, while I make this video for you. Okay, I accidentally turned off the recording when I was showing you Mr. Man. That's ItBit. He's my kitty who supervises everything. I mean, no, this is Charisma, but it does look like it's another tweed, but it's not specifically Charisma Tweed. And this color I'm about to show you is called Black Tweed. So it's in the colorway name, but it's not in the brand name. So there you go. Yeah, let me look at this, because these skeins look a little bit larger than these skeins, but it could be that they're just wound a little bit tighter. So let me see if I can find, where is it at? Here it is. So these skeins are 93 yards, 3 ounces. That seems, okay. For some reason I'm having difficulty having my head wrap around that, but 93 yards, it's 85 meters or 85 grams. Oh, 3 ounces or 85 grams. Okay, anyway, so this is definitely smaller than those other ones that I showed you, the black tweed. So more than likely I'll need to get one more to do a hat and a scarf out of that, or I could just do 2 hats. Now this one is, well, no, this is the same size. This is 93 yards or 85 meters. So it's there's no difference. I guess the black was just wound a little bit tighter. Now the other ones that I have, and this may be because I had these before, but these are 109 yards or 100 meters. So it could be that they've changed their weight. That's how they're getting away with not changing the price, is they're changing how much yarn they're putting in there. Okay, now on to the next one. And this is, I believe, the Heathers. Yeah, it's called Charisma Heather. And this particular colorway is red. They didn't get too creative with those colorway names, but red. And I was thinking of doing something Christmassy for this, but these are the Heathers, and you can see where there's a little, there's some marling in here, the coloring. So, or heathering, you know, whatever you want to call it. And again, these are 93 yards or 85 meters. So it does look like they've changed the weight, or how much yarn they have in a ball. Which is sad. I didn't realize they did that until just now when I started talking about it aloud, but yep, it's a little bit smaller than what it used to be. So that's a Charisma Heather, and that is the colorway red. And I will tell you here, let me look real quick. There are lot numbers on these, just like the other ones. So there are lot numbers. Okay, so the next one we're gonna look at is also, it's a Charisma Tweed. And this tweed color that I'm about to show you is burgundy. So it's another red. It's not as deep as the other one. So this is burgundy. And this is the Charisma Tweed, which again, you see the little flecks here, just like in the other tweed. So that's the burgundy. So pretty. And again, it's the same weight as the newer balls that I've gotten. So I think I'm gonna have to stop stacking them in front of me because they're gonna fall. All right, so I got another Charisma Tweed. This one I have made a hat for myself in this color, and it got stretched out. Unfortunately, my husband, he didn't know. I didn't tell him that he washed it incorrectly and a little bit too much of a strong tumble dry, I think. So it got really stretched out. So I couldn't wear it anymore. I could have unraveled it and reused it, but I didn't feel like doing that. So I got some more, and I'll probably make me another hat in this. Anyway, it's a Charisma Tweed. See? And the color for this is called cream, of course. You can tell. That's cream, right? You see the cream. So, and it's again, Charisma Tweed. And I got to find a new home to stack these because otherwise I'm going to have an avalanche in front of me. All right, the next one is plain old Charisma. I think I just showed you this in black. That looks familiar, doesn't it? At least you got to see it, because right now it probably looks just like a big black blob. You can't really see the details on it, but at least I showed you the other one that I already have. And now these, the solid colors, are still 109 yards or 100 meters, just like the other ones that I had. So it could be just the tweeds, and the heathers are smaller or have less yardage. So something for me to pay attention to. Maybe I'll notice it in the next few. All right, I got another one here. Another Charisma Tweed, and this one is white. So it looks a lot like the cream. It is just brighter, and I will put the cream right next to it so you can see the difference. There is a difference. So that's the Charisma Tweed white. I really do like the tweed. I like the whole line, to be honest with you. Well, I told you that. I love the line. All right. Next is, ooh, I think this one's my favorite, and I have this color already in 3, and I'm trying to make a knit hat using one of those little circle things with the pegs on it. I keep dropping stitches, so that's frustrating me. I'll go back to it, but right now it's all in a project bag. But now I can crochet me a hat in this color too, because I love this color. So this is a Charisma Heather. Yep. And the colorway is called Denim, which it obviously looks like denim. And so you see it is blue with the heathering in it. And of course everything's the same as far as the 93 yards. So it's a smaller amount, 93 yards, 3 ounces. And everything else is same recommendation, 8mm hook. All right, what's next? Reaching in here, grabbing this. All right, so this is just the regular Charisma plain color, and this one is white. And I got this, I think, to make something for my mom. I try to do things either black or white for her, because she wears a lot of that, and she can in the winter. So she might like a red though if I make something in red. I also was thinking about taking not this burgundy, but this, and making a hat in this color, and making the brim in this color, the brim and pom-pom in this color for Christmas time. So that was my thought on that. We'll see how that goes. and if I actually do that, or if I just make a plain white hat. Although I really do like that. And I think because I had that thought in mind, I went ahead, actually, instead of using that, the heather, the red heather that I just showed you, or tweed, I think it was tweed. No, it was heather. I have another color here, and it's just regular Charisma. Again, with the 109 yards, 100 meters. And this colorway is called, it's very obvious when you see it, but I'm just seeing if there's a fancy name for it. Probably not. No, it's not. This colorway is called Red. So this actually is what I might use. And I might do it with both because I got plenty of the white if I don't make a full hat out of the white. Or maybe I can make a white hat and then you do a red brim with a red pom-pom. That'd be pretty too, don't you think? Anyway, I digress. This is the pure red in the plain. So it's not heather or tweed. This is just the plain red. Okay, next colorway is, I have like 5 more colors to show you. This colorway is called Dark Blue, and again, this is the plain, just regular old Charisma, and so it's the bigger amount, and it's dark blue. And this would look good trimmed in white also, don't you think? I think it would, and that'd be a beautiful winter hat, like blue with the white brim and the white pom-pom. Or even if I make the whole hat blue with just a white pom-pom, that would look pretty dang awesome too. Yeah, I think that might be what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have a lot of white pom-poms going on, I think. Because the type of hat I like to make with this is actually made by Make and Do Crew. And that's where I learned it from. It's a real common way to make a hat. So I've seen other people do it, but where I personally learned it from was Make and Do Crew. And it's just doing, you know, a cloth with using the back loop, double crochet, and then you sew the ends together, and then you tie the pom-pom at the top, and you flip up the hat. And if I do a white pom-pom and do this with that particular pattern, that would be awesome. And if anybody's interested, I'll link that tutorial down below. It's really super easy. I can't recommend it enough. It's actually my favorite way to make a hat. Oh, I did get a multicolor one. Oh, and I see why, because it's so pretty. That's why I did it. It's a tweed. It is Charisma Tweed Hues. And this particular colorway is called Sweet Dreams. And I think this is going to have to be mine too. I'm getting greedy, I know. Look at how pretty that is. That is so flippin' pretty. Look at that. It's so pretty. Yeah, I might have to use that on me. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I love it. I love it. I love it. Putting that one aside for moi. Alright, the next colorway I got. Oh, it's another pretty tweed. And this colorway is called Blue. Like I said, they have their amazing creativity with these names. I don't know, it doesn't look really blue to me. Looks a little bit more turquoise than blue, I personally think. What do you guys think? To me, it looks turquoise. But somebody thought it was a blue. Anyway, tweed, regardless, it's a pretty color. I mean, turquoise or blue, whatever. Whatever it is. I'm not going to make this be that dress thing. That's a pretty color, and that'll make a pretty hat, scarf, whatever you want to make with it. And I could even like stripe some of this. That'd be pretty with the gold, and to make a little blanket or something. All right, and then the next one is regular Charisma, and this colorway is called Light Gray. This one looks smaller, but yeah, this one's the 93 yards. So this is smaller. So it seems like there's no rhyme or reason as to which one's smaller and which one is the bigger ones, which is weird. I only have one colorway left. That makes me so sad. But you guys are probably like, I'm so finished looking at this Charisma yarn. If you could touch it, you would not be finished with it. I love Charisma yarn. Okay, so that is the light gray. And final one. The final one is black. It is Charisma. It's listed as regular Charisma, but it is a heather. The color name is called Heather, so it looks like they probably decided to break out into the different types of Charisma after some of these were made. But that's a black heather. The black heather. So There you go. That is the last one. Which one of these was your favorite color? I can run through them really quick. We had black heather, burgundy tweed, blue tweed, or if you want to call that turquoise tweed, you sure can, because that's what I would call it, turquoise tweed. This one is called of course, I said it was going to be quick. I lied. Sweet Dreams, that's another colorway. Sweet Dreams, or the light gray, which I'm going to show you really quick. Light gray, or the red heather, the gold tweed, or the honey, it's called honey. So it's a honey tweed, or the black tweed, or I think this is the cream. Yeah, cream tweed, plain white. I see pom-poms in the future of this one. White tweed, denim, which is like a blue heather, but denim. Plain old black. And blue, which actually looks like a blue. And finally, the last one to pick from is, your favorite color from is the red heather. Or no, just plain old red. Red. This is the red. So plain old red. That is it. That's my squishy favorite yarn for lots of hats and scarves and presents to give out this holiday season. Let me know which one's your favorite color. Let me know what you think about what you think could be made with it. Some ideas that you have. I'd love to hear them. I've got tons of it now. So I got 3 skeins for each color. Just holler at me. Tell me what you think. Maybe I can combine the blue and the gray, the darker gray and the black to make a blanket, a throw. Who knows? Anyway, why don't you give me your thoughts on it? I'd love to hear that. And as always, thank you so much for joining me today and going through this yarn haul with me. If you like this, please go ahead and hit that like button. And if you want to see more of what I have coming out, then please go ahead and subscribe. Hit the bell to be reminded when new videos are coming out. When new videos have been put out, not coming out, have been put out. And just to let you know, I do have several ideas of things coming up, but you have to subscribe to see what it is. In any case, you guys have a wonderful day, and again, thank you so much for joining me. Bye-bye.